Okay, so welcome to today's webinar. We are talking about homeopathy and its approach in a much not talked about disease, that is the erectile dysfunction and in sexual problems. First of all, it's very important to know that this kind of problem is treatable. So if any one of you is having this kind of erectile sexual issue, you need to find a good homeopath in your area and prescribe and meet him. First, let's try to understand what is erectile dysfunction. Erectile dysfunction is known as impotence, is a typical sexual dysfunction characterized by inability to develop or maintain erection of penis during a sexual act. It can have a lot of psychological consequences. So this is very important that most of the patients which I see, they mainly have a lot of psychological stress. In today's world, the corporate life, the jobs, the insecurity, the money, the need to please your partner, the pressures, the everything. Most of the patients who I am seeing in today's time, and there are many patients who have erectile dysfunction, it's mainly related to stress. What are the main reasons? One of the main reasons is cardiovascular disease, diabetes, neurological disease, sometimes sexual issues, drug side effects. Psychological impotence is also quite common. It could be due to surgery, aging, due to renal failure, lifestyle, smoking, tobacco. These are many different factors. One of the main things we also have to kind of rule out often is diabetes. So you should get a blood sugar done. You should also get a thyroid test done. There are many more tests that can be done, but these are tests that I would do at a much later stage. Well, there are many treatments available, but I'm going to talk to you about homeopathy. Basically, what we have seen with this kind of disorder, erectile dysfunction, is a lot of stress behind. And we try to, in homeopathy, we try to understand the person. We try to understand at a deeper level what is the stress, what is the deepest state of the person. And depending on that, we prescribe a homeopathic remedy which help. I would like to give you a case example. One of the patients which I was treating was undergoing a lot of stress. And due to this kind of stress, he was having a major erectile issues. And because of that, he was very worried. What will people say? What would people think? Anxiety, image consciousness. So on this basis, we have a whole way of homeopathic analysis. I prescribed him the remedy Onosmodium. If you read this from the Fatak Materia Medica, we can see very nicely it's written psychical impotence or psychological impotence with loss of sexual desire. And this remedy helped beautifully within first 6 months of the treatment. So homeopathy has a very good scope in erectile dysfunction, especially because of the stress that we are all involved in. And homeopathy has a very good action in stress-related disorders. This is my email ID. You can write to me, and my clinic is in Mumbai in Dadar. You can see me. Online consultations are also available.